Welcome here to Mason Arena. I'm Savannah Libby, joined by my partner, Harper Stahl. Harper, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Savannah. How are you?
You know, I'm doing well. I'm excited for this matchup and just how it's going to play out. You know, both teams sitting in a fairly good spot this season. You know, Mason only has one loss, being to Lakota East, lost 52-48 there. So, I mean, it was a pretty close game for them. Just came off of the Classic in the country this past weekend. You know, I know that's a big tradition for head coach Rob Matula and for his team. I know this team takes a ton of value in that experience. They won on Monday 44-43 versus Bolingbrook. Then they won again on Sunday, 50-34 versus Olmsted Falls. They had a big win last week against the Princeton Vikings at Princeton. You know, it was just a crazy game, Harper. One off of just a crazy shot there from Madison Parrish at the very end of the game. You know, pass in from Joy Resing over to Gabby Rosano, then went to Parrish and had a floater in the lane. Mason's going to take this tip. Prowell's looking to drive inside. Not going to be able to finish, but she is going to get fouled there by Benson. He's going to miss that first one. Not going to be able to capitalize on that second one either. Going to have Jariah Steele coming up with it. Currently sitting second in the GMC, you know, averaging 18.7 points. And she's committed to Shawnee State. She's an NAIA D1 school. Going to look down there. Rosano's going to come up with the rebound. Looking over to Habra. Parrish will take it. Trying to get a lot of ball movement here. Going to look back to Parrish. Not going to be able to sink it. Rosano's going to come up with the rebound. Looking to the post for Prowse. She is going to finish on that one. Going to have Washington coming up with it. Over to Steele. Being double team there. Smart move there from Coach Matula. You know, as she did drop 33 points last game, Steele did, in their win against Hamilton, 66-33. So half of her team's points, key scorer on this Colerain lineup. After that bucket from Steele, it's going to bring this to a tie game. Rosano's going to answer. You know, Harper, against a team like Mason where you don't really have a lot of girls who necessarily are in the standings, but you just win as a program, what do you think are some of the key things this Colerain team has to focus on?
They definitely need to just communicate. You know, Mason is a really strong team, but what they do has been typically very predictable, like in their offense. And I think definitely just understanding what they're doing and just communicating, playing for each other, not being selfish. And I think if they do that, it could be a really good game.
Gonna have a nice fast break layup there from Habra. Looking in. Habra's gonna steal that one. Looking to Prowse. Some more easy points there from the comment. Made it look effortless.
Exactly.
Colerain's going to call a 30-second timeout. Looking here at this Mason team and the lineup you have on the floor right now, you know, what do you think Coach Matula is talking about in that huddle?
Just using, because they have a lot of size against Colerain, and so I think using that size and telling them just to play smart, play how they know to play, I think that's just what he wants them to do.
Exactly. Gonna be looking up court there to Johnson. Over to Steele. Steele's gonna try to drive inside. Not gonna be able to finish there. It's gonna be tipped out. Will stay Colerain ball.
This looks like a pretty familiar lineup from last year, minus Kyla Oldacre, who is no longer with us. But, we had a lot of the Amanda Barnes and Gabby Rosano and Maddie Parrish and Joy Rezig, and then we have Peyton Black in there as well. But this was a lineup that we would see often last season.
Exactly. I mean, the addition of Habra this year has been incredibly beneficial for this team and for this lineup. Just able to capitalize on getting those steals and getting those rebounds, which is just developed into something that, Matula can rely on from the freshmen, which I doesn't quite make up for the difference that Oldacre provided, with her height and size, and obviously her skill level being an All-American. But regardless, this team is still fights at every chance they can get and works very well together, has great team chemistry.
It's really been fun to see Parrish and Habra playing together because they're both very skilled underclassmen and they just really seem to understand the game. And so seeing that has just been really cool.
Exactly. I mean, their personalities click pretty well. Both very fun people, like to energize their teammates, have developed themselves into becoming, leaders almost on their team. Maybe not leaders, but, just really absorbing all that leadership, from those seniors and those upperclassmen, because you do have such a large lineup of seniors. Parrish and Habra just had to step up as being those underclassmen and just have tremendous skill level, as you were saying, Harper.
Exactly.
Benson's going to finish that one. Going to have Habra bringing it up here.
Savannah, free throws are really important. We've seen in a lot of the recent games with Mason basketball that free throws can really bring games down to the wire, whether they're made ones or missed ones. And so Colerain making these early on free throws could help them come third or fourth quarter.
It could, yeah. And Mason has had 2 games in the last week where they've only won by a single point. So I know exactly what you're saying there, Harper. Free throws can be incredibly crucial. Have Daniels in the game now, as well as Ehlers. Just going to get that stripped from her. Looks like Johnson's going to get overwhelmed. Looking to the corner there. Johnson tries to go for it again. To clarify, there are 2 Johnsons on the court. We have number 5 from Colerain, Kayla Johnson, and number 3 from Mason, Braden Johnson, for specification for any of the viewers that might be confused. Getting up top to Ehlers. She's going to try to drive with it. Not going to be able to finish. Whole team diving for the rebound there. It's going to be a jump. It'll be Colerain possession. Going to have Riley Yost come in as well as Sanders. Yost recently coming off of an ankle injury which forced her to sit out a few games, but seems to have been recovering in practice and showing up for her team and playing, trying to fight through that.
I mean, injuries can take people out for a really long time, and it's really nice to just see her coming out and playing through it, just getting better and still, feeling comfortable enough to get on the court, because sometimes players just don't even feel comfortable after an injury. And so it's just, I enjoy watching her play after that.
Sanders going to shoot that one. Comes up at a nice little scoring spree in the last couple minutes. Gonna have Washington driving it here. Not gonna be able to finish. Prowse will come down with the rebound. Daniels will come up with it. Gonna look to the corner. Prowse gonna post up. Not gonna get that. Yost is there with the rebound and recovery. Seal's gonna have it. Looks like she's waiting for some off-ball movement and gonna end up passing it there to Jones.
Great look. No, she went coast to coast with that one, Savannah. Just didn't finish it.
Comets up by 10 now. Only a minute 18 left here in this first period. Harper, if you have Anna Habra on the line, a pretty good bet for the Comets to have on the line with her shooting abilities. I think that's my fault. I really do. I think that's broadcaster's jinx right there. maybe I should just stop.
Well, Savannah, maybe it wasn't your fault. Maybe it was. We'll never know.
Gonna have Steele come up with that one. Looking to shoot. Nice shot there from Steele, right over the hands of Becca Sanders from the free throw line.
You doing okay, Savannah?
Fantastic. Sanders gonna drive inside. Gonna put that one up. Just about 45 seconds left here in this first quarter. Comets currently up by 10. Haven't seen a whole lot of scoring action from Colerain, but we are going to see a three there. That's going to come from Stallworth, the freshman. One of only 3 freshmen on her team. Colerain has a fair amount of underclassmen on their team of only 10. 6 of 14. 6 of their 14 players are underclassmen. So really just trying to develop that program and build them up as much as they can. Similar to the way Coach Rob Matula likes to build up his underclassmen as the program advances. We're going to take a short break here at the end of the first quarter. Comets lead 20-11. Welcome back here to this second quarter action here from Mason Arena. Comets currently lead 20-11 at the beginning of the second quarter. Sitting in a fairly good place for fouls. Comets only have 1, Cardinals only have 2. Harper, if looking at who's on the court right now for Mason, what do you think a good, some things to focus on would be for Colerain?
Well, they have Prowse, Rosano, and Parishin, who are 3 decently tall players. I think definitely focusing on that. Just this lineup is a very, very athletic group, and I just think really defending and anticipating.
Gonna look there to Prowse. She's gonna drive inside. Not gonna be able to finish that. Colerain's gonna come up with it. Gonna have Johnson. It's gonna go out of bounds. Will stay Colerain ball. She's trying to throw it in. That's going to be a 5-second call on Colerain after some tight defense from Mason. That's exactly what Matula wants to see.
Matula likes to tell his players to be junkyard dogs. Be scrappy and, go for the ball, do whatever you can. Just being aggressive like a junkyard dog would be.
Exactly. As both of us were in the program together last year, I think we both know just his passion for just motivating his team and, trying to ignite that aggressive spark within them.
Exactly. Savannah, we're like junkyard dogs on air.
Colerain's going to take this one. Looking to the corner for 3. She's going to get fouled. And she's going to be able to capitalize. That looks like it's going to be Stallworth there. Stallworth, again, the 5'5" freshman guard for Colerain. It's a consistent starter in this lineup. We're going to have Sanders and Daniels come in there. Comets still have a 10-point lead, have been able to hold on to that for the most part throughout a good portion of the game. Gonna get down there, exactly like you were saying, Harper, about that junkyard dog thing that Coach Matula likes to encourage with his players.
Exactly, Savannah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Miller's going to take it out. She's going to look into Steele. Steele's going to be able to finish there. Only an 8-point differential now. Lowest it's been in the entire game. 5:26 left on the clock here in this second quarter. Gonna have Sanders taking it out. Gonna look up top to Daniels. Over to Resing. Gonna look for a jumper from Barnes. Not gonna be able to finish. But gonna get into a jump there with Rosano. Will stay Comet possession. Hubbard's gonna come in there for Resing. Gonna look to Rosano. Back to Sanders. Sanders gonna drive inside. Gonna finish on that one. Back to that 10-point lead we've been seeing all game. Gonna have Johnson here. Comets in a 2-3 now. Johnson gonna try for three. It's gonna be no good. Sanders will come up with it. Gonna look back to Sanders. Gonna find Daniels in the corner. Daniel for three. That'll be good.
Presley Daniels has been a great shot. Last year she was great. I mean, she can always been able to shoot a three. So can this year.
Look to the corner again for Daniels for three. Also gonna be good. That's 6 points in a row there for Daniels.
2 possessions in a row. Wow.
Exactly. She's getting herself a little scoring spree.
When you heard, I believe it was Matula down there with a little celebratory woo.
Really just a passionate coach, loves to get incredibly excited about his players, celebrates their wins as his own. You know, wouldn't be surprised if he was a candidate for Coach of the Year coming up for the ESPYs in May.
Yeah, tune in to the ESPYs. You know we'll be there.
Only 4 minutes left in this second quarter. Comets now lead by 15 after those 2 threes in a row there from Daniels. You know, Daniels stepping up into her shot, getting comfortable with the flow in this game so far.
Exactly.
Benson's gonna take that out. She's gonna pass it into Johnson. She's gonna look over to Steele. Back to Johnson. Gonna go off the foot of a Comet. Steele's gonna find it. Colerain trying to get through this Comets defense, but seems to be struggling.
And that was a great hustle by the Comets defense.
A shot there, it's gonna be no good from Stallworth. Gonna try again. Excuse me, that's gonna be Miller. Finding Habra up top. Looks to Black. Now in a 1-3-1, trying to contain this Comets offense. Shot's not gonna fall. Yost will gain control. It's like there's some contact there. Black will drive inside. She'll get fouled. Send herself to the line. Comets still have a 13-point lead here with only 2:46 left in this second period.
That's a really great position to be in if you're Mason right now. I mean, with only about 3 minutes left in the first half, there's not much Colerain can do before halftime. And coming out in the lead second half is always a huge confidence boost.
Black's gonna finish on that second one as well as the first. Miller's gonna have it. Colerain will come up with it after that possession. Steele will have it. Comets still in this 2-3. It's excellent positioning there from the Comets. It's the way to adapt towards that Colerain offense. Looking up top to Habra. Over to Johnson. Gonna look to Black. Black's gonna look inside to Yost. Yost will try to post up there. Prowse is gonna end up on the ground there. Looks like that's gonna be a jump.
And Carly Prowse is a huge addition to the Mason team, being a transfer. From Ursuline Academy. She played varsity as a freshman and sophomore there and transferred here to Mason last year for her junior season and really made a huge impact on the game last year and still is now.
Fortunately, she did have to sit out the second half of that season because she wasn't moved into Mason at the start of the school year per OHSAA regulations. Gonna look up to Johnson there. Nice pump fake. She's gonna get herself a basket. Increase that lead to 17. Only a minute left here in this second quarter for the Comets. Gonna look to the corner for Stallman for three. It's gonna be no good. Yost will find the rebound. Haber gonna look over to Johnson. Trying to wait for that opportunity. Prowse is gonna take it. Can't quite find the basket on that one. Another three there. It's gonna be Alana Miller. Only a sophomore. Underclassmen are really stepping up here tonight for Colerain, as well as, star player Dariah Steele. Steele's back at it at work again. Comets lead 40-26 going into halftime, sitting in a fairly good position. Being up by 14, one of the largest leads they've had all game, have sat fairly comfortable at having that 10-point lead for a good majority of the game. We'll be back after half. Welcome back here to this second half action. I'm Savannah Libby, joined again by my partner Harper Stahl. Harper, what are you looking forward to in this second half?
I'm really looking forward to Mason just continuing what they're doing. Just being selfless and playing their game. And I want to see Colerain really fight to get back in this game.
Charles is going to sink that one from the line as so first one in the second half. Going to look over to Johnson here. Comets still in that 2-3. Seem to be working for them throughout most of the second quarter. So Hopper going to get into that. Going to end up stealing that. And she'll trip over Johnson.
Hopper's being a junkyard dog. Hey, you look at me like I'm crazy, but if Matula can say it, I can say it, right? Well, anyways, this Mason team, bunch of junkyard dogs, really playing their game. Wow, great look by Rosano, but it just won't fall. Amanda Barnes, also a little short on that one. But Colerain will take the ball.
Look there to Johnson. Yeah. Habra yet again with another steal. Gonna look down that. Court.
2 in a row, coast to coast, junkyard dog. You can't even tell me she's not because she is. That was a stellar play. Absolutely stellar. All right, Colerain has the ball. Oh, and a shot. That one was a little bit short. But now Mason will have the ball.
Gonna have Parrish taking it up here. Gonna look over look to the corner there. It's gonna be Rosano. Gonna be no good for 3. Back inside. Hopper's gonna take that one. Looking to Prowse for a quick jumper. Not gonna be able to finish. A lot of offensive rebounds. Looks like 3 or 4 there in a row for the Comets.
Anna Habra's absolutely unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Steal, hop. Back up to the top for 3. Gonna be no good. Not gonna be able to find the basket on that one. It's gonna be Miller shooting that.
Coming out of the second half, this is really the basketball that I personally love to watch, just full of energy and just like that hustle. I mean, both teams are really just giving it everything right now, and regardless of the score, this has just been a great game of basketball, and I think that just this Mason team wants it. They really do want it, and they're going to do whatever they need to do to win this game.
Exactly. Gonna have Rosano taking it here. Excuse me. It's gonna be steal for 3. No good. Will be Comet ball. Only 4:53 left here in this third quarter. This game just seems to be flying by, Harper. Already halfway through the third quarter, and it's only 40 minutes have passed since the start of this game.
Time flies when you're having fun, Savannah.
Sure does. Gonna have Sanders get in the middle of that. Comets sitting pretty comfortably now with a 20-point lead. Fairly good position for them to be at. With where with only 4:37 left in this third quarter. Gonna have Parrish for 3.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of scoring from Maddie Parrish, who's third in scoring in the GMC, averaging 14 points a game.
I think a lot of this, the focus of the Mason team right now has just been on, really working together and trying to find those opportunities throughout this game. So, seems like she's being a little bit selfless with the ball today.
And that's always great to see.
Krause going to try for a quick jumper there. Will get that. Yet again, we're going to have Miller taking it up. Looking over to Steele. And go back to Miller. Common still in that 2-3. Steele's going to try for 3. Going to bank that one in from the top of the key. Harper, I think I'm just like spitting bars at this point.
Really?
Yeah, Steele hits a 3 from the top of the key.
Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm going to be spitting out my freestyle rap about myself, even though it's not so freestyle anymore because it's been the same one for about 4 years. It's pretty good.
Rosano's going to get down into that. Colerain. It's going to be Colerain possession. Steele's going to take it out. Looking in there to Miller. Miller's going to sink that one. Only 2:53 left here in this third quarter. Going to look to the corner there. Going to get stolen by Miller. Just going to hesitate and go a little too high off the backboard. Will be Comet possession. Habra trying to go all the way. Can't quite get it with the amount of defenders that were back already.
She outran 2 of them.
Yost is going to try. She's going to shoot the J there. Nice swish. Basket for the Comets. Currently leading by 21. Steele's going to try yet again for 3. It's going to be no good. Sanders will finally come up with the rebound. Trying to look up court to Yost. It's going to get lost there. Looks like that's going to be a foul on Amanda Barnes. Only 1:50 left here in this third quarter.
They're getting really aggressive there, Savannah. That's what we love to see.
Exactly what Coach Matula wants.
Junkyard dogs.
Habra's going to come up with it. Going to look. Trying to get some nice ball movement here. Really just trying to wait for, what's going to be a good shot. Going to look there to Habra. Habra's going to sink it just inside the 3-point line.
Habra's had an outstanding performance so far this game. A couple steals, I believe, and some points.
Yeah, at the half, she had 4 steals already on the night. Johnson's going to try for 3. She's going to swish that one. Just about 47 seconds here in the third quarter. Comets have yet to use any timeouts yet this game. Still going fairly fast.
Exactly, Savannah.
Steele's going to drive inside. It's going to be a travel there. Looks like everyone except for Braden Johnson is going to come out there. Just under 30 seconds left to go in this quarter. Comets really just waiting for a good shot. Johnson's
they gotta
gonna dribble it up.
something.
She's gonna get to pass it over. Didn't have the opportunity to shoot off that possession, but Comets lead 58-32 to close out the third. We'll be back with some fourth quarter action.
Oh.
Welcome back here to some fourth quarter action. You know, Comets lead right now 58-32. It's been a fairly fast game so far. Haven't seen a whole lot of timeouts. Comets have had a pretty substantial lead almost this entire game.
Exactly.
Seeing Ehlers out on the court right now. Not one of those players who doesn't really get a lot of time, so it's always good when you have a chance to see her. And you know, one of the post players for the Comets have mostly a fairly guard offense, so nice to see her work inside.
I mean, she, with the loss of Oldeker last year, she's one of the biggest girls on the team, and so those are some pretty big shoes to fill for those post players on the
Exactly.
Mason team.
I mean, you know, you have Gabby Rosano, Carly Prowse, Lillian Ehlers. Gonna have Johnson try for three there. It's gonna be no good. I mean, all three of those players have had, you know, very big shoes to fill. And not only in regards to skill level on the court, but I mean, Kyla was really just a tremendous leader for this varsity squad. And, you know, with such a large group of seniors, they've had to take a leadership to a little bit of a different approach. Johnson's gonna finish on
I'm
that
not
one.
on the team this year, but you can imagine the just the feel of it is very different with the amount of seniors this year versus just the one last year. You know, there's like I think there's 7 of them this year versus 1, and that can change a lot with just dynamics.
Exactly. I mean, you have a fairly large amount of juniors on this Comets squad, along with a large amount of seniors. So, you know, really just gives Matula a chance to have a lot of depth in his roster that I feel like he is enjoying quite a bit this year.
And definitely, I mean, a lot of these players have been on varsity for a few years, and so just really getting to coach them and have them develop the way he wants is just a huge asset for this team.
Comets still in that 2-3 that they've been in for most of the game. It's been working very well for this team in regards to shutting down the Colerain offense, aside from some deep threes like the one we just saw there from Miller. Looking to the corner there for Black. Not going to be able to finish. Ehlers will come up with the rebound. Looking back to Black again. Is going to finish on that possession.
Black is very good at following her own shot and getting that rebound.
Steele's going to drive inside there. Going to bounce just off the back of the rim. Going to looking there. Look inside. Cut. Nice cut from Maddie Parrish. Just straight into the block.
You know, she has a lot of poise when she's on the court. She's like a gazelle. You know, she's very swift and elegant when she moves. And she understands the game really well. You know, she moves very, very well on the court, even with very tight defense. Like a couple plays ago, we saw some really good defense from Colerain on Parrish, and she really just handled it very, very well. And that's something that's really nice to see, especially from just a sophomore.
She's really one of those incredibly athletic players here on this Comets roster. You know, has a very good vert, just incredibly skilled and athletic, as well as being 5'11", just offers a lot to this team. She's going to get subbed out there. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a younger, not younger, but more inexperienced look here. As I mean that with having two juniors and one freshman on the court. Fairly standard lineup for the Comets, actually. Black's going to finish there. 4:17 left here in this fourth quarter.
Exactly.
Miller's going to grab that one over Resing, but then Yost is going to grab that rebound over half of Colerain's roster.
Oh, good look.
Black's going to try for three. It's going to be no good. Comets will come up with a rebound. Yost trying to get herself a basket there. Not going to be able to finish, but
she's just towering over everyone out there right now. I mean, Yost has incredible size, and also, just like Parrish, a great athlete. Just, she can move very well on the court.
Miller's going to try for three. Ava Minogue got subbed in here, as well as Maddie and Mal Clark. A lineup of entirely juniors. You know, it's not very often that we get the opportunity to see the Clark sisters and Ava Minogue play, get a whole lot of playing time. Comets are up by 31 at the moment with 3:04 left in this fourth quarter. You know, Coach Matula really just trying to get some of his more inexperienced Comets the chance to play some more varsity minutes. You know, build them up for next season and continue to build the depth within his program.
And they're all incredibly skilled players already, and it's really great to see them. You know, fun fact, Ava Minogue is in fact left-handed. You don't see that a lot.
have Daniels getting in that. Going to be a jump ball. Will go to Colerain. 2:41 left here in this fourth quarter.
Colerain. Let's see. Trying to get a shot off here.
It's going to be Steele trying for 3. No good. Daniels will come up with it. Going to look to the corner for Clark. Clark's going to look inside to Yost. Not going to be able to finish on that one. Some tight defense here. Miller will have it. Looking to drive all the way. Not going to get a foul like she wanted there. Is going to be a foul called. Looks like it's on Alana Jones. It's going to be the team's 6th foul of the night. Only 1 foul away from the bonus. Comets currently up by 30. Only 5 points away from that running clock. Not that they very much need one tonight. Daniel's going to try for 3, and it's good. She'll sink that one. Only 1:41 left here in this fourth quarter.
Daniels has been feeling it from 3-point line today.
You know, I can remember distinctly 3 threes that she's just swished today. That she's owning that line, just feeling her momentum at the moment.
I mean, really, as you said earlier, this game is flying by. I mean, probably because we're all just having so much fun, but, you know, it just feels like we've only been here for 20 or 30 minutes. It's been a really fun game to watch. It's been a great game of basketball, and I've enjoyed watching it and getting to talk to you, Savannah.
Same
it's always
here,
a pleasure.
Harper. Always a pleasure broadcasting from Mason Sports Radio.
Of course. We love Mason Sports Radio.
It's about 1:05 left on the clock here in this fourth quarter. It's going to be Colerain possession after that jump ball. Gonna have Steele taking it up yet again. Comets still working within this 2-3. Clark playing tight defense here. Trying to get, you know, any opportunity they can. Excellent defense there from the Comets during that last possession. Straight up the entire time. Multiple shot attempts. Didn't seem to get a basket there from Colerain.
That was a great pass by Maddie Clark to Ava Minogue.
That great assist. Also puts her first points on the board. You know, put some of her first points on the board tonight, aside from that earlier free throw. Steele's going to try. Yet again, Com's just staying straight up in the lane right now. Really playing just some excellent and aggressive defense.
He's going to dribble it out, it looks like.
So they're going to finish this game off 74-39. You know, really just one of those games for the Comets where Matula had the opportunity to give some of his just to work with some of the depth within his roster and give some players who normally don't, you know, touch the court as much some good experience. It went fairly quickly. I don't think the Comets actually did not use a timeout the entire game. Colerain only used 2. Comets are going to take this one 74-39.
That's a pretty good win, Savannah.
Exactly, Harper.